Part two of Black Girl Art Show, a jam or a scam. Here we go. My data reveals that the Black Girl Art Show has taken place across the nation in the years of 2023, 2025, and now in 2026 in 25 cities, including Detroit, Michigan, Indianapolis, Indiana, New Orleans, Louisiana, Birmingham, Alabama, Washington, D.C., Boston, Massachusetts, Oakland, California, Los Angeles, California, Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Chicago, Illinois, Baltimore, Maryland, Raleigh, North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, Cleveland, Ohio, Orlando, Florida, St. Louis, Missouri, Columbia, South Carolina, Seattle, Washington, Atlanta, Georgia, Brooklyn, New York, Tampa, Florida, and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. In 2023, the show was happening every single week in a different city from July through the beginning of December. Like, wow. Can you imagine what it took to organize Black girl art shows for 18 weeks in a row all over America? It made me wonder, like, where's the capital coming from to book all of these shows at once? While I searched, I did not uncover the sources of Black Girl Art Show founder Joshua Dingles, aka Joshua Loves Equity or Investors. But I imagine there might be some silent stakeholders in the shadows. Still, it could be possible that he financed everything himself. And I can only imagine that that is a heck of a lot of money, especially for a young Black man under the age of 35. But let's do something else fun and calculate the potential revenue these shows are bringing in based off of the cost to vend and the cost of tickets. You ready? So get your calculators out and write these down because I'm going to spit some numbers out and you got to keep up. One YouTuber shared her 2023 experience from participating in the Philadelphia show. She had the option of paying $175 for a 6 foot by 6 foot area or $375 for a 6 foot by 12 foot area plus taxes and fees. The vending fee included a customized flyer with her picture provided by the show organizers for her to use to promote. But the prices have dramatically increased since 2023. Today, the 2026 upcoming Dallas show in May cost $275 for a 6 by 6 foot area. Then there's $375 for the same area, but with a premium status. The custom flyer is no longer given to every vendor, only to those who pay for the premium spots. And premium also includes priority positioning within the venue and 4 complimentary tickets. The next level up is $575 for a 6 by 12 foot spot or $675 for the premium version. So that's a $100 to $300 increase from what the Philadelphia YouTuber paid in 2023. And it also depends if you're willing to pay extra for that ideal spot. The same YouTuber, though, talked about how when she got to the show, the layout was really poor. She made it clear that the artists were crammed up against each other with very little space for the attendees to stop and browse because there was such a flow of people. They had to keep it moving. And displays of original paintings on canvas were in constant danger of being knocked down. Some did get knocked down. And some of the vendors were placed upstairs away from the main area and saw less foot traffic. So it became very clear that the layout is not equal. Now, with the Brooklyn show coming up on Saturday, there will be 200 artists, but the rates to vend start at $475 for an 8 foot by 8 foot spot. $690 for the premium upgrade. Then it goes to $775 for an 8 by 16 foot spot and $990 for the premium upgrade. And when I looked online, all of the premium spots have sold out. Additionally, there is also a $15 application fee, and not everyone is accepted into the show. Meaning, if 200 artists were selected, we can be sure that some were rejected, but their $15 was not refunded. Therefore, the Black Girl Art Show made at least $3,000 off applications based on the selected artists alone. Are you following? Okay. If we want to get a baseline projection of the money made from the vendors, let's calculate the math, assuming every artist chose the least expensive tier, $475. With 200 vendors, then the vending fees would bring a minimum of $95,000. $95,000 for a show that lasts only 6 hours. Yet we know artists purchased all of the premium vending spots, recognizing the disadvantages if they got placed on the fringes of the action. So let's imagine that there were 50 spots for each vending option. Remember, there were four. If we imagine that there were 50 spots for each vending option, the total amount of fees for 200 artists would come to $146,500. So let's just take the application fee of 300 and add it to that last number. All in all, I project about $150,000 coming in just from application and vendors paying to participate in the Black Girl Art Show. That's off top. Okay? $150,000. Now let's move on to tickets. The tickets are largely sold out as well for the Brooklyn show. Both Eventbrite and Evently are still selling some last minute tickets, but each platform had very different pricing and options. Follow me. Eventbrite sold early bird tickets at $49.77, early bird VIP tickets at $65.75. By the way, the VIP status only allows you to skip the line. General admission tickets for $60.43 and general VIP tickets for $76.41. All of those ticket levels are unavailable and sold out. On Eventbrite, the only available ticket as of Wednesday, when this script was written, the only available ticket is the final call general admission ticket, and it's selling for $76.41, the same price as the now unavailable VIP general ticket. So you're paying a VIP price, but you're not getting the benefits of it, okay? Now on Evently, the ticket platform directly linked to the Black Girl Art Show website, tickets were offered as follows: a general ticket for $62.87, a double up, which is two tickets, for $125.41, group of four for $239.12, group of 10 for $512.02. And again, all of these ticket levels are unavailable and sold out. The only ticket option left on this website is now the last minute ticket, selling for $68.55. So you can either buy it from Eventbrite for $76 or buy it from the Black Girl Art Show website for $68. Why the difference? I don't know. But I took an average of all of these price points to determine that each ticket is approximately $63.38. Now remember, in the first video I told you, the Black Girl Art Show Eventbrite page indicates that there will be over 8,000 attendees. So if you multiply 8,000 by the average ticket price of $63.38, that multiplies out to over $500,000 in ticket sales. And they're still selling tickets. The show is on Saturday, and I did this calculation on Wednesday. So there's still days more to sell tickets. But get this, entry is based on a first come, first served basis until the venue reaches capacity. Now, you know, I had to go and find out what's the capacity of the venue. The Brooklyn Storehouse, where the event will be held, has a maximum capacity of 5,000 people. And I don't know if that's based off of booths being set up and vendors taking up space in the venue. This means there will probably be long lines to enter, because if 5,000 people is the max and 8,000 tickets have been sold, you need like 3,000 people to change their minds about coming, or the event organizers are lying about how many tickets they sold so far. Either way, it's a bit concerning because there could be a crowd of people waiting to get inside for who knows how long, even though they pre-purchased a non-refundable ticket. Still, the math indicates that the Black Girl Art Show so far has generated about $657,000 in revenue, with the event still 3 days away. According to my research, the venue costs between $30,000 and $50,000 to rent for a day. So Joshua Love and his team are looking at well over $500,000 just for this one Brooklyn show. Additionally, there will be Black Girl Art Show merch for sale. Yes, they will be directly competing with the vendors, who are all starting off in the negative, because in addition to the vending fee, they will have to pay taxes, other fees, pay to produce their merch, order packaging and presentation setup supplies, incur shipping and transportation costs, and they might have to hire an assistant to help them on the day of the event. But nonetheless, the Black Girl Art Show is selling t-shirts, which cost between $40 and $50. They have a $70 hoodie, a $10 button pin, and a $35 poster for sale right now on their website. And I'm sure they're going to be selling that stuff on Saturday at the show. Now, regarding food and drink, I'm not sure if any of that will be for sale on Saturday, but I do know that none of the vendors were allowed to sell any of it. And also to be noted, children under the age of 13 are also welcome to attend with an adult. So, and they can come for free, but that means there's going to be little kids scurrying about. So how are you feeling about this show? You know, Black Girl Art Show, is it a jam or a scam now that we put some numbers into the equation? Well, let's go over some feedback from past participants. In part 3, I will share insights I learned from watching video recaps from past Black Girl Art Show vendors, and I will expose some of the scandal that the Black Girl Art Show has faced. So follow me over there and we'll wrap up in video number 3, okay?